So this is using the Graphical GW app. It's made to work with wireless sensors. However, you can also manually input data points in order to create a graph. So once you open the app, you'll click on New Experiment, and then the last option is Manual Entry. This is going to pull up a graph. It's starting out 10 by 10, but you can use 2 fingers to zoom out. You can also click the little graph icon in the bottom corner and then go to Graph Options. And from here you can change your points for the X and Y axis. So maybe I want to go from 0 to 50 and then 0 to 100. And so now that's what's showing up on my graph. To put in data points, you can click where it says data set 1, those 3 little dots. You can add a new data set, but I'm just going to start with 1. My x-axis, if I click those dots, my options, my unit will be time, and my y-axis will be temperature. To put in the numbers in the table, all you have to do is double tap inside the rectangle, and from here I can type in what I want my points to be. So maybe at time 0 my temperature is 5, and then I'll just put in some random numbers. And so it starts out by putting it as points. I can change that again by clicking the icon in the bottom corner and then going to Graph Options. So now instead of appearance, I want to change it to lines, or I can do both. And so I will select that. Before you do your data points, you can also have students predict what they think is going to happen, and that's going to be the same steps. Click the icon in the corner and then add a prediction. So from here, students can use their finger to predict what they think is going to happen with the data and then save it. To turn that on and off, you'll click the icon, you click on the side, and then you can turn off the prediction. You can also turn off the data points that you had selected. To add another set of data, again, you just click the 3 dots next to data set 1, add another data set, and this will create another set. So if you were doing multiple trials in an experiment, then this would work that way. So I'll just put some numbers in quickly. So right now it's only showing my second set of data points. To show both, I click the icon, I click the side, and then I can select both of those. I have multiple views as well. If I click the upper right hand icon that has those 3 sections, I can change it so that I only see the table. This might be good for inputting the data. I can show just the graph, or I can create multiple graphs, or go back to the graph and table. To save my data, I hit the share button, and I can save an image of the graph to my camera roll. So now when I go back to my camera roll, my photos, here's the graph that I just created. So now this can be shared on Canvas or Seesaw, or it can be mirrored using Mirror 360 or using Apple TV to show what data each student or each group got on the overhead. So if you need any help with that, just let your CTD know.